This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Saturday Supercade, brought to us by Ruby Spears. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, better known to you as the Big D. This, of course, is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So today's Saturday Morning TVLog is probably one of the most probably forgotten, but probably remembered by a lot of 80s kids, tunes of all time, Saturday Supercade. It was the second video game animated series to come to TV after the success of the Pac-Man cartoon from Hanna-Barbera, which of course was, the sibling company to Ruby Spears. The show originally premiered on CBS in 1983. This would be the network's first series. The network's first Ruby Spears produced show, since they had already done stuff for ABC, and the same year this came out, they would be doing stuff for NBC. So this was kind of from a busy year for Ruby Spears, since, the same year this premiered, they also did the extremely underrated Rubik the Amazing Cube, which came on ABC, as well as have Alvin and the Chipmunks and Mr. T come on NBC. Anyway, now each episode of this is composed of several short segments featuring video game characters from the golden age of arcade video games. Now, originally, let me see. Yes. Now, each episode had various segments of characters. They were Pitfall, featuring Pitfall Harry, Frogger, Donkey Kong Jr., and Q*bert. Anyway, that's what it was for the first season. Now, in the Frogger segment, Frogger is an ace reporter of the swamp who works at the Swamp Gazette, and he and his best friends Shell-Shocked Turtle, Shelly for short, and Fanny Frog go out in search of crazy stories, sometimes about human behavior, to publish in the newspaper. And Frogger also has to deal with his gruff boss and Editor-in-Chief Tex Toadwalker. As in the game, he often has an encounter with an alligator or gets flattened by a passing car, but unlike the game, Shelly brings Frogger back to life using an ordinary air pump. Very funny. Anyway, next would be the Donkey Kong segment. Now, Donkey Kong has escaped from the circus, and he's on the and Mario and Pauline are chasing the ape. As with the original game, Donkey Kong will often grab Pauline and Mario has to save her. Plots typically centered on them encountering crime, with the villains conning the slow-witted Donkey Kong into doing their work, and Mario and Pauline exposing the truth. After Mario and Pauline reveal the truth to Donkey Kong, the three of them team up to stop the antagonist's plans, followed by Donkey Kong evading the two again. Yes. Now, in Q*bert, this was kind of a 1950s inspired world, similar to that of ABC's hit Happy Days. It's in the town of Q*burg. Of course, Q*bert, a teenage fur-covered creature, and his girlfriend QT, his brother Q*bit, and his friends Q*ball, Q*val, and Q*mongus must deal with the resident bullies, led by Coily Snake, along with Ugg and Wrongway, and Coily's girlfriend Viper. As with the game, the segment features block hopping scenes, and of course, occasional flying discs, and of course, the swearing bubbles from the original game. Now, new to the cartoon was Q*bert's use of Slippy Doos, a black ball projectile which he loaded and fired through his nose, producing an oil slick wherever the ball splattered. Slick and Sam, also from the game, are also featured as well. Next up, Donkey Kong Jr. Now he's sad to find that his father has run away from Mario in the circus, and he befriends a greaser named Bones, who has a motorcycle and offers to help Junior by fighting that together. Now Donkey Kong Jr. kind of has a little bit of got lots of spunk in him, giving out the catchphrase "monkey muscle," just like Scrappy Doo's puppy powers catchphrase. Yeah, which he tells to himself in Bones to inspire self-confidence. Bones often serves as the voice of reason when Donkey Kong Jr. bites off more than he can chew. And as Pitfall goes through, Pitfall Harry, along with his niece Rana and their cowardly pet, Quick Claw, the mountain lion, who of course would later go on to appear in Pitfall 2, Lost Caverns game. They explore jungles for hidden treasures, having many different adventures along the way. Quick Claw and Rhonda would, of course, later appear in other Pitfall games. However, that show was short-lived. It only had 7 shorts produced. The Donkey Kong Jr. segments were 13, and so were the others. But after that, those shows were dropped. Well, no, now Pitfall. No, that's not what I meant. Excuse me, I got carried away. Pitfall, Frogger, and the Donkey Kong Jr. segments were later dropped and soon were replaced with new segments the following year in 1984. First up would be Space Ace, based on Don Bluth's movie video game arcade cabinet, where of course the same year his other one, Dragon's Lair, premiered on ABC, which I'll do that in a future Saturday Morning TVLog. Space Ace is the always smiling, self-confident champion of the Space Command, whereas when always wimping out to Dexter after being hit by the Infanto ray, he becomes clumsy and weak. With Officer Kimberly, he works for Space Marshal Vaughn to keep the peace in the universe. They fight the evil alien Commander Borf and keep him from invading Earth. Ace and Kim try to keep his wimping situation secret and pretend that Dexter is Kim's little brother to Vaughn. Again, as with Donkey Kong, Ruby Spears took artistic license. In the video game, Dexter had certain chances to revert to Ace, his full-grown self, whereas in the cartoon, Ace and Dexter phases seemed to happen on their own and often at inconvenient times for the hero. The other new segment was Kangaroo, based on the Sunsoft game. Yes, where we focus on Joy Kangaroo and his mother, Katie K.O. Kangaroo, and their friend Sydney Squirrel. They must stop their nemesis, the Monkey Biz Gang, Bingo, Bango, Bongo, and Fred. 4 meddlesome monkeys who are known for making trouble at the local zoo run by the zookeeper, Mr. Friendly. And the Monkey Biz Gang would cause trouble by trying to escape from the zoo, and Katie would have to help them in line. Well, help keep them in line anyway. Sorry, I got carried away. But anyway, after 2 seasons, the show ended. Unfortunately, this show was never seen again in its entirety. Now, you can find full episodes of some episodes on completely because, well, there's been conflicts with all the segments, most notably the Donkey Kong segment, because they see Universal has that, and Cuber more recently got released on a complete series DVD set from Sony after the character appeared in the Adam Sandler movie Pixels. Only Space Ace was the only segment that got to be shown in segments, during shows on Boomerang and Cartoon Network. Now, it would be hard though. But anyway, they are currently researching the project, but we don't know yet. We'll see what happens one day. But anyway, Saturday Supercade, I'd say give it a try. You can, like I said, there are a few episodes, not a whole lot, and I think they also have the commercials as well. Now, here's our cast. Well, most of our cast. We have Soupy Sales. I think you know who that is. He voices Donkey Kong. let's see here. Billy Bowles voices Cubert. Let's see, and Pierre Cullen, who was already currently doing the vocal effects for Chomp. No, not Chomp Chomp. I think Rick Welker was doing that. And, well, he did Sourpuss in the Pac-Man cartoon. He would later go on to voice Optimus Prime in the original Transformers and lots of other cartoons. Voiced Mario. Judy Strangis, who recently did various cartoons and also played half of Cindy Croft's Electro Woman and Dyna Girl, voiced Pauline. Bob Sarlat is Frogger. See, Robert Ridgely, who recently voiced Ruby Spears' Thundarr the Barbarian, as well as Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle. Expected Saturday Morning TVLog of that next month. And Flash Gordon voiced Pitfall Harry. There were lots of other voices. Oh, yeah. We also had Sparky Marcus and Nancy Cartwright reteamed together, despite after the Richie Rich cartoon ended that year, well, in 1984 for the Space Ace cartoon. There'd be lots of other voice actors as well, including Dick Beals, let's see, Pat Fraley, Marvin Kaplan, Kenneth Mars, Joey McWhirter, B.J. Ward, and, of course, Frank Welker himself. There's too many voices to mention. But anyway, if you've not seen Saturday Supercade, I think you should give it a try. Like I said, there are a few episodes on YouTube, so check them out if you haven't. So anyway, tell me what you thought about Saturday Supercade if you've seen it in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below. Subscribe to my channel as well. Be a part of the Big D Nation. Anyway, now thanks for watching, and if you like these, check out these previous Saturday Morning TVLogs. In the upper left-hand corner is what I did on Benji, Zax, and the Alien Prince, which happened to premiere the same year this show did in '83. The upper right-hand corner is my Saturday Morning TVLog of Captain and the Game Master, another tune that would be based on video games. Or go to the bottom left-hand corner for last week's Saturday Morning TVLog on Birdman and the Galaxy Trio. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Plus the Saturday Morning TVLogs, then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is Ewoks. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.